Peace. What's going on to all my beautiful Aborigines? Pledge that they would return and formalize the agreement. Shout out to all my people worldwide, all of Mother God children, even beyond the world. Shout out to everybody universal, everyone around the universe, you know. I believe that that's a lie. They lie a lot, and they deceive a lot. Especially my American Indians. Shout out to all my American Aborigines. The truth is, ladies and gentlemen, alrighty. Might be from Mars, really. Today, most definitely is a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's all about what we manifest. We live in an energetic world and not a physical world. Ladies and gentlemen, you must know we have the power to manifest anything we want. We just need to believe in ourselves, believe in our ancestors, believe in our power. Eisenhower arranged to be in Palm Springs on vacation. That's why they distort our energy and they distort our frequencies and have us brainwashed by like religion and other sorts of things and currency and debt and all that. Take us off our frequency. Between the alien nation and the United States of America, so that we will not believe in ourselves, so we can believe in other belief systems and other entities. So today, I'm going downtown, as I always do, and I'm going to the Superior Court, gather some paperwork for there. They get ready to sue these, not only corporations, but first the CEOs and the supervisors and owners of these corporations, because you have to directly sue them instead of the corporation, so directly sue them first. And we're definitely on their ass. No. So for me, having all of this knowledge and being so close and being fortunate enough to live so close to the District of Columbia, DC, my city, our city, not theirs, I must take advantage for all of us, for all the Aborigines. So I'm definitely going down there, grab all this paperwork. Federal Reserve, you guys are in for it. Those motherfuckers are in for it. So Jeff Powell, I think, is still the head chairman of the Federal Reserve. Peace, 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 grand rising, feathers up, baby. And the next chairman in line is a female. Not a matter, everyone. Not that it matters, but, well, yeah, it actually does matter. Because they're invading and putting hands on all of our stuff on our own land. So I need to directly contact Jerome Powell, the head chairman of the Federal Reserve banking system. Let him know either he can settle out of court, alien guests would remain on Earth and the human guests would travel to the alien, and we can have a decent conversation, Indian to invader, at which point a reverse exchange would be made. Or we're just going to take you to court, buddy. Either or, it's got to go down. I'm so sorry. The Federal Reserve makes up their own money called the petroleum dollar. They use us as taxpayers, illegally taxing us to make the bank's money. Our taxes also funds these wars. No matter what war happens on this planet, the United States Corporation, not the Americas, but the United States Corporation will always get paid for that. Because the United States sells missiles, guns, anything they need, ammunition for the wars. So that's why they made up terrorists. They can say anyone's a terrorist. That's the way they profit off the most. They can say label anyone a terrorist and go invade any land. An army is supposed to be for if someone invades our land. Why the fuck do we have all these armies across the planet on everybody else's soil. Why does this United States corporation feel as though they can militarize and police every country out here? Stay off of all these people, everyone's soil. Stay off these lands. The only reason why we have our militaries on these lands are for the Federal Reserve banks. The reason why the United States corporations go to war is because of Europe, and it's because of the Vatican. They work in threes. The District of Columbia, sadly, they are my city, yes, is one main headquarters. London, it's one of the other main headquarters. And over there in the Vatican is the main headquarters. Because the Vatican over there, just like the District of Columbia, and just like London, they're their own land, they're their own superpowers. They're not connected. They're not basically part of, like, District of Columbia is not part, it's part of the United States, but it's its own district. London is its own district. The Vatican is its own district. These are the three forms of the Illuminati that are trying to help destroy our frequency so they can take our land. They want what's on our land, they want what's under our land, and they want what spiritually connects us to the land. These people don't know about love. They don't know how to spiritually connect to the cosmos and to the ancestors and to the other energies and other entities through love. They also lack melanin. Melanin also links us to the cosmos. So with this, they cannot work through the different planes and dimensions and frequencies like we can. We know how to love. We know how to care. These other entities and other, I don't like to call them aliens, but interdimensional beings and other entities, they love how we know about faith and love, because that's rare in the solar system. So they go about helping us spiritually. A lot of entities want to help us, but there's, I'm not gonna say very few, but there's quite a few entities out there that's evil, such as the reptilians. They work through negative frequencies. The other beings work through positive frequencies. Like our ancient ancestors helped us communicate. The Atlanteans helped us communicate with these other entities spiritually. We spiritually connected through them by learning to control our spiritual energies. We can raise our frequencies to a certain level where we can connect with other frequencies and they can connect to us. And they can read our frequencies. The higher we raise it, the more other entities can sense our energies and they can communicate with us. They have certain frequencies to throw us off of that. They have a lot, they have basically a whole Masonic system, a whole agenda to destroy our frequency, and destroy the way we think, and destroy our mindset, and destroy the way we live with the land. We need to get back to living with the land. Because they want us to live by technology. They want us to live by a belief system. They want us to believe in materialistic things. Because when we first came on this planet, we didn't come as physical beings. Not yet. We weren't physical beings. We were spiritual entities. It was energy. That's what Mother God is. That's what this represents. Mother God represents the energy, not as in the physical sense as male and female, but as in an energetic sense. When you got masculine and feminine energy, that's different from physical energy. So when you, physical, when you're dealing with energies, that's a whole other concept, a whole other reality that we have to comprehend. People stop recording. I ain't even like this thing yet. So knowing this, we must vibe high. So they distort us with GMO food. They distort us with chemtrails. They distort us with religion. They distort us with hate. It's very easy to point the fingers. That's why when we talk the years, thousands of years, when we talk the Moors, not even thousands, a few couple hundred 100 years ago, like 800 years ago, we taught the Moors about spirituality. We were never religious. The American Indians didn't know anything about religion until the 1700s, like 1770s. The late 1770s, because we was always spiritual. We lived off the land. We knew about the land. We never spoke English. We always spoke in vibrations, harmonies, and tones. We always vibed. We worked at a vibrant level. We worked by energies and vibrations. That's how we knew how to move things telepathically using sound waves. Today, the Europeans are just finding out about sound waves. The sites are literally holes in the ground. I mean, about that, how sound waves can move things. That's also how we build a lot of these megastructures we have on this planet. Today, there are more than 75. So with this being known, they actually need us and use us and watch us to know what next move to make. Because when we taught these Moors and Africans about spirituality, they took it, flipped it, and turned it into Egyptology. They started building empires and started using control that way, which wasn't the way to do it. They didn't really live by matriarch society, which they were supposed to. They lived by patriarch society. The Americas, we always lived by matriarch society. We never stopped living by matriarch society until we've been brainwashed and manipulated by the invaders. After we taught the Moors about spirituality, they took that and flipped that into Egyptology. We also taught them how to build pyramids, temples, and all these other mega structures. We taught them about energies. We taught them how if you build a tetrahedric and build pyramids, that's where they conduct and collect the Earth's kinetic energy to make certain pinpoints and certain energy lines that we call today the 188 land lines. It's secret geometrical spiritual energy planes, energy lines lined up that connect with all the mega structures and monumental structures on this planet. The great monuments on this planet, mostly the temples, the pyramids, all the mega structures. And they conduct their own energy, which fuels this planet. Because we also have the pyramids ran off of underwater. It was like underground. We have it's rivers. It's actually hidden cities. Not even hidden because they're known. They've always been known. There's underground cities, underground springs, underground forests, underground rivers that run that also help generate energy for these pyramids. That also help generate energy to help fuel and energize the planet. Because everything ran off energies and frequencies. Back a few thousand years ago, we had silicon trees. These were massive trees that actually the stubs today looks like the roots of trees. Look like roots of trees. The stubs and the roots, not the roots, but the stubs of the silicon trees actually look like mountains. Like the one called Devil's Peak. Massive mountain, but it's like a tree stump. Those were actually trees at one point in time. Because before we were broken down and dumbed down consciously, it brought a lot of shit down. Because the higher you raise in consciousness, the higher and taller you are. Because when we first came to this planet, we were spiritual beings at first. Spiritual beings with energy. And then as time progressed, we became ether energy. Peace, family, peace. And after we became ether energy, that's when we started becoming physical. That's when we started becoming the elements, compounds of 666. Carbon, neutrons, and proton. we became, actually used the energy of the sun, which is also mother. Because mother is energy, God is energy. Any book that teaches you that God is a man is indoctrinating you for homosexuality. When I say God is a feminine energy, as in, I don't think, like, please do not take it as in a physical manner, as a male and female, but it's feminine and masculine as in energies. A male, or in both cases, physical and energetical. Masculine energy cannot produce life, but feminine can. God is basically the universe. The universe is a living organism. The universe is infinite. The universe is energy. God is energy. God is also mother. The universe is a womb. We come from that womb. So, mother sees all. Mother is energy. Mother works through us. God works through us, not for us. God isn't some sky daddy, no Roman methodical white God with a leaf on his shit, pointing at a touch of fingers with another man. That's not who God and all these, that's not what it is. Mother God's energy. She works through us, not for us. So never pray for a easy life. Always give thanks and appreciate, and never take anything for granted. And ask Mother for strength to endure a hard life, because we're at war spiritually right now. These physical wars overseas, those aren't our wars. We don't have to worry about that. We need to worry about the war within our own home, or within our own community, within our own minds. The psychological war they got against us. People, like, yes, it's a sunny, beautiful day out here, and we're supposed to enjoy this day. We're supposed to enjoy these days. Never take anything for granted. But don't live life like we don't got shit to do. We have work to do. Do not be afraid of having work to do, of having a job as a American Indian, having a job as a human being, period. We have a job to do, not only take care of our families, but we must educate the youth and find the truth. You know, it's no time to sit back and relax. We have a lot of work to do. It's not nothing to be worried about or fear. It's something to embrace. We are natural born warriors. We're natural born soldiers. We need to embrace this, love this, and fight for what and who we are. The Native Americans are actually frauds. They're taking credit for who we really are. We're the original Indians, the original melanated, indigenous, American Aboriginal Indians of America. America stretches from Canada to Antarctica and all the islands, all the Virgin Islands close by. You know, we always been spiritual. We were never religious, so please get out of this religion. I'm not telling y'all what to do, but please, if you are religious right now, which I was before, because I was brought up, programmed to be, but me feeling my ancestors and speaking through me, they broke me out of that. So it's okay to fail, it's okay to mess up, it's okay to make a mistake, because you will learn from that mistake. It's okay that you're still religious right now, but study that to learn that, oh, religion is bullshit, you know? Understand that, oh, communion, this is kind of weird. This is a ritual. This is, oh, wow, we're eating the body of Christ and drinking the blood of Christ. Damn, isn't this what the pagan Romans did back in the day? Isn't this kind of demonic? Isn't this what the Baphomet? Isn't this the conjure of negative? Wow. Like, start thinking and asking questions. Like, do not go over what you're told. Question everything. Question everything. Because you've been taught a lie since birth. They lied to us since birth. President Eisenhower, as well as the first 6 MJ-12 members from the government. But we're not alone. Trust me. There's so many entities, and there's so many peace, brother, peace. There's so many entities out here, and so many people that also want to help. That's also with this fight, and that's also with this journey. There's also some invaders that I don't want to say trust them, but appreciate the help that they give us, because they feel bad for what they're doing. We need to stop hating. Yeah, they fucked us over. Yeah, they fucked us up. Yeah, they're killing us with genocide. I'm not saying trust them. I'm not saying make deals with them. I'm just saying love them. Even our enemies, we must love them. If you continue to hate, they'll love to genocide us. They'll love to kill us. They'll love to gun us down. They'll love to keep tricking us. If we just show love and just keep fighting for our land and just fuck their ass up through paperwork, kick their ass through their pockets by suing the fuck out these invading governments that's illegally on our land, illegally making us do this shit that we never consented to, we must understand and understand that we've never consented to any of this. So we have to write with common law and common sense to go and sue the fuck out their ass. To go and tell them, nah, I'm not. Don't play that. We don't play that shit. We are born. It's in our DNA not to play that shit. That's why as children we grew up not really, laying down to authority. We always, don't have anybody program you. Don't just focus. Don't just think that, don't just go off what people tell you. Always research. It's nothing wrong with questioning shit. Everything people told you is a lie. Like, if you've been taught since birth everything, if everybody told you everything, what idea that you think of is really your idea? You feel me? What are you thinking of is really your thought process. Whatever happens, what is really yours if someone told you that, if someone taught you that shit, Really, 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 really study and research. It's not that hard. Just read. Just read. Jesus, all Jesus this, all Jesus that, all Jesus take the wheel. Don't y'all know that there was no J's in those times? Look up the image of Jesus. Caesar Borgia. That's the image of Jesus. He was a homosexual pedophile. So, if you guys are really stuck on religion, look up what the fuck you're being programmed to praise and give your energy to. Jesus is Caesar Borgia. That white homosexual on the cross, no disrespect, no pun intended, but truth is uncomfortable and the truth is going to hurt because you've been lied to your whole life. So do not be sensitive to the truth. Do not reject the truth. Look into the truth. Don't believe in it. I pray that y'all don't believe anything I say, but I also pray y'all just look it up. Even if just look everything up, because you know that we never spoke English. So you know they've been tricking us since they taught us English. They killed us for reading. And the so-called slaves, what did they do when the slaves were basically trying to learn? They'll kill you for learning. They'll kill you for reading. But what's the one book they gave them? What's the one book they gave them that they wanted them to embrace and love and just find out how to read themselves? The Bible. The Bible speaks in hisps, like a serpent, like a snake. Vice cometh to us forth. That's why they had to switch it up to the new King James, the new version of it, because people's catching on to how. Shout out, baby, big up. Aboriginal power, much love, brother, much love, mad respect. But they knew that that serpent language was going to distract and destroy our DNA, because we always worked with vibrations, and that's just coming fast. That destroyed us, because we always spoke in vibrations. Boom, ba ba, my God, my God. Like, it was always a bass, it was always a vibrant, it was always an energetic, it was always a frequency. That's how they broke. Like, speaking in the English language actually distorts our DNA. Once you understand and understand and overstand the concepts of quantum physics, the concepts of the concepts of quantum physics, and energies, spirituality, and just understanding how you feel, how you can just sense things, because we're all connected like roots and spider webs. You really start to see the world difference. Once you break out of this matrix they got us in, you'll really start seeing the world different. You'll really, wow. So love keeps us at a frequency where we'll keep rising in consciousness. Hate and pointing the other finger will keep us at a low frequency where we'll keep dumbing each other down. The best weapon we have is manifestation and love. So basically our consciousness, basically our heart, basically our soul, basically our mindset, our thought. It's very easy to hate. It's very easy to not love. It's very easy to judge. But that takes too much energy. It's so much more easier to love. It's so much more easier to love. So much more. We just have to understand that's all it is, because no matter what happens in life, good or bad, fantastic or the lowest of the low, beautiful and pretty, no matter what happens in life, in your life, it's your fault. Good or bad, it's your fault. You manifested that situation. You put yourself in that situation. You gave an energetic move to push forward to that situation. So you put in forth that good or bad thing. We must understand that there is no pointing fingers. There is no good and evil. We make the good and evil. There is no time. Everything is irrelevant. Nothing exists. You don't know what's in another state. You don't know what's overseas. You don't know nothing until you go over there. Until you're consciously aware. The only thing that makes anything in life relevant, that makes anything exist, that makes anything happen, that makes anything work, that makes anything move is consciousness. Us being consciously aware of it. Like, you don't know, you wouldn't know I'm sitting right here. You wouldn't know I even existed if you wasn't consciously aware of Young Cherokee. Or if you wasn't consciously aware of me typing or me texting or me making these moves. You wouldn't consciously be aware of certain people. You wouldn't know they existed. They wouldn't be in your meaning. You don't know what's around the corner until you're consciously aware of it. People don't know the truth until they're consciously aware of it. If you're constantly giving lies, you're constantly giving you're consciously aware of a false reality, of a false matrix, of a false Masonic system and agenda that they're indoctrinating and putting us in. We got to understand our power, y'all. These governments work for us. We don't work for them. These police work for us. We don't work for them. 95, I want to say 98, but 95% of these police out here do not know law. Trust me. I wish, I posted something on Facebook with, it was like 26 or something minutes of me. Basically, the police was pulling up like 9, 10 deep. You know, they knew they was out of their jurisdiction. Cause I basically called them for a certain police officer for basically like stalking or watching or whatever. And, you know, I told them, hey, where's the sheriff? You got out of your jurisdiction. I need to talk to the sheriff because y'all don't police the people. Y'all police the state. The police police the state. They don't police the people. You need to understand that. And if I feel uncomfortable that you're sitting there pulling up and you're watching me, you have a gun on your person, I feel as though, whoa, hey, bro, what are you doing? I walk up to the car and ask you, you know, can you identify yourself? And you feel to identify yourself, like, oh, I don't know if you're an officer or if you're an agent or if you're part of the CIA to assassinate me because I'm speaking the truth. Like, I don't know who you are. identify yourself. You don't have to identify. He said he didn't have to identify himself. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna call the sheriff. So I'm calling the supervisor. He calls just other squad cars. Cars just keep pulling up. Oh, this is PG. This PG. PG. I'm like, why the hell is PG keep pulling up? Where is my sheriff? What are you doing? I didn't ask for more of your hitchmen, your organ harvesters. I asked for the sheriff, so he can explain to your dumbass you're on the wrong. You know. But we really need to know our power, y'all. We really need to know our power. What's going on about, what time is it, family? I don't know what time it is. I was supposed to have been out downtown around 9 o'clock, but I had to drop this live first. I had to drop this live first. Because, you know, people fear death. Do not fear death. We live to die. You know, it's inevitable. Don't fear that. So, fighting for what we believe and fighting for who we are, that's what we're supposed to do. Don't get scared at the CIA watch. I know they're watching. I know they want to kill me. I don't give a fuck. That shit made me want to go harder. You feel me? That's because you know we're telling the truth. Now you want to offer us. You feel me? Never fear death, accept it, appreciate it, love it. You feel me? Because if they kill me, then y'all know this shit is true. Y'all know they're trying to hide. They're killing all the major people. And it's not. And they want you to point the finger at the white man. It's not the white man. It's the Moors, the Masons. They're working with the Africans. You know, so it's an agenda. The Asiatics, they're all working together. They're working together to take this one land because their land is dying off. They're trying to get underground to we have underground cities and civilizations. I don't know if y'all ready to talk about that yet, but y'all let me know whenever y'all are. Because I don't like to go over a lot of people's heads because with knowledge, knowledge is a curse sometimes. Because a lot of stuff you know, some people don't know, and they're going to look at you like you're crazy, you know. But you're like, hold on, we can. You can what? We don't have to show the police license. We can ride without our license. We don't need a driver's license to drive. Oh, you crazy. You go ahead and do that. You go ahead and get locked up. Yeah, I seen that happen before. Somebody got locked up. Dude, they're Moors. The people you seen to try that are Moors. They don't have all the credentials to do it. They don't know that they're indigenous Indians. Only indigenous people to the land can do it. We can't go to Africa and try that shit. Because we'll be citizens in Africa. We'll be citizens over there in Europe. We'll be citizens over there in China. So we don't have no sovereign rights over there. We have citizen rights over there, you know. We only have what? Privileges. We don't have rights. We have privileges. But here on our land, we have rights. And rights is common law. Rights are common fucking sense, y'all. So don't be scared. If it's common sense, dude, take this shit to court. We're the only people that don't want to sue. My people, my melanated people are the only people who don't want to sue. And I just dearly want people to please stop calling each other black. I just got kicked off of Facebook, but I just got kicked off of Facebook for like 3 days. Facebook, they always kick me off there for speaking the truth. But I just got kicked off Facebook for basically telling people stop calling each other black. Stop calling each other black. Like that. Don't y'all see that's insulting? Don't y'all see that's degrading? Oh, what you know, bruh? What you know? I know law. I know common fucking sense. I read. Y'all need to fucking read. They don't want to read. They don't like to read. Oh, where am I paid? Where is it? I have. This is my beautiful. I need to find my little top secret little portfolio thing. Not a portfolio, but my little. But this is it right here. Like I have stacks of papers. You know, I'm not boasting anything, but I do this research. I do this shit. 17 years of research. But for the past year, I recently found out about the Aborigines and Indigenous and all of this. But for 17 years straight, I've been on this secret government, top secret, and all that. I've been on about the Illuminati, Bilderberg, Agenda 21, Majestic 12, the aliens. I've been on about this. Me seeking the truth and wanting to know the truth brought me into wanting to know more about law and business. Because I knew there was no reason for me to keep working these average Joe jobs. I've been working since I was in high school. I've been working since I was playing football, you know. So basically, when you look at this, when you look at the Civil Rights Act, you know, pages of it, you look down and you see it's the rights of Indians. Do y'all see that? Do you see it?
Now what I'm going to read,
the rights of Indians. Indian rights. We're not from fucking Africa, you guys. I mean, some of y'all are, like 3% of you Americans are really from Africa. You know, I'm not saying like fuck Africa. I'm not saying fuck you. I love you all. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying stop selling us out. Stop pushing this African bullshit on us. And stop saying we're from Africa, we're African American, we're black. Because we're not. We're the copper colored Indians, we're indigenous to this land. But this and another book is what I take around to like help educate like communities and the youth. Because I'm really for the children, for the youth. Because our generation of babies need to know what's going on. They need to know their worth so they know what to do. They need to know. Think about owning a business when they're coming out of school. Not, oh, we're slaves, we're this, we're that. I need to work for somebody to get my money. No. You know how to pay taxes. There's a lot of shit that you can do. So come out of school confident and wanting to own. Come out of school confident, you know. Yeah, we definitely need to highlight. Like, law needs to be the most important thing in school. Like business, law, and nationality. Genealogy need to be taught in school. We need to teach our kids about genealogy, most definitely. But damn, I would love to talk longer. Yeah, you gotta highlight. Definitely, always. They're just talking about that paper. Yeah, when I bring that to court, I'm gonna have a lot of shit highlighted so I can get straight to it. But we can win every court case with common sense and common law, you guys. We got the jury. If the judge isn't indigenous to this land, because all bucks suspend the judge from making any decisions on your case. But if the judge isn't indigenous to this land, they can't make a claim on you. They can't sentence you or anything because that's against your human natural God-given right. You know? They're not even from here, so who are them to tell you what to do? Same thing with these rules and regulations. Who are them to tell us we have to drive? We can't travel. You telling me you gonna come over here in my land, in my house, and tell me I can't travel? Nobody. I'm sorry. But yeah, you guys just hit me, inbox me, or comment. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. I'm about to get downtown. Got a lot of work to do today. Peace and love. Yeah, let's get it, you guys. Feathers up. I love you all, man. Love you all. One love. I'm out.
A symposium was held in 1957, which was attended by some of the great scientific minds.
Right, hold on, graduate. Right. You're right, though. I'm going to hit you up too later, brother. I definitely got to hit you up, brother. Get me to hit you up. Cause that was, yeah. Shout out to that graduation. But yeah, peace and love to all of y'all. Just let me know what's going on. If you guys are unfamiliar with a lot of things, just let me know. I'll let you all know anything. But yeah, if you're in the DMV area, hit me also. Meet me in DC right now. I'm going out there. I'm hitting these courts up. And we're taking care of business. There's no days off, y'all. We at war. We at war spiritually. And we're winning, but we have to fucking skunk their ass. We gotta get out here. A lot of our people are still asleep. We have to wake them all up, y'all. Peace and love, family.